Hey folks, Joe here once again for Play3rTV, and today we take a look at ADATA's XPG K10 gaming keyboard. But first, ADATA is a name more commonly associated with storage, and as the name would suggest, data. However, they do have a line of peripherals under their belts, and today we take a look at their K10 RGB keyboard. Before we dive into the full details of a K10, let's pay attention to the unboxing experience and aesthetics. The box itself is all black with an image of a keyboard on the front with some logos to the left, and on the rear you get a slightly more comprehensive look at the keyboard itself and some of its main features, of which we will touch upon shortly. The images and print are nice and vibrant too. Opening the box, you get a bag containing the keyboard itself. Remove this piece of cardboard and then take the board out. You also get a quick start guide, and that's pretty much it. The keyboard itself is nice and compact and features a gold coated USB Type-A connector and a nice thick braided cable for extra strength and protection. The cable is also a pretty good length too. The K10 is a very nice looking keyboard that is a full size 104 key unit that features Mem-chanical keys, which we will discuss shortly. The layout is pretty much industry standard with a very slim bezel around it, making it that little bit more compact. The key design and structure makes it nice to type on, although it could benefit from a wrist rest in my eyes. Across the top of a K10, the function keys double as multimedia controls and the numerical keys double as light controls. The K10 doesn't offer any additional keys like some of its competitors, but its integration into existing keys mean it gets a much cleaner aesthetic. The keys themselves are UV coated ABS plastic, and the legends on the keys look very good, nice and crisp, especially considering it's a very low price tag. Now let's move on to the keys themselves. The keys on the K10 are not mechanical or rubber domed. In fact, they feature a little hint of both. The keys feature a rubber membrane coated switches that resemble a Cherry MX-like movement. They have a 4mm actuation point but don't feature any bumps or clicks, so the key only registers once the entire 4mm distance is bottomed out. The motion is, as you can see, frictionless and easy to work with. The overall result is a good experience to type on. There is no key roll, and a lack of bumps or clicks actually mean a quieter working experience. The K10 also features 26 key anti-ghosting functions that actually proved very effective and didn't miss or lose a single key input whilst typing at high speed, meaning that it will actually still function very capably when gaming too. When it comes to lighting modes for the K10, you get a few preset modes available. Remember, this is not an ARGB board, so there is no controllers or software needed to switch through the light modes. To change through the available modes, you hold down the function key and click through the numerical keys across the top to get a host of different colour sets. The LEDs are limited in colours, but they certainly do look very nice, and those keys with the soft rubber housings actually diffuse the light surprisingly well and allow the light to fill the entire key space. You can adjust the brightness of the keys too here, and at maximum brightness they certainly produce plenty of light, so using in a dark room is certainly available, and the characters are well lit too with little glare. Overall, the K10 is an impressive offering by ADATA as a budget alternative to a mechanical gaming keyboard with RGB lighting out of the box. The pricing of the K10 at this time of review is only around £35 to £40 in the UK, so it's a very reasonably priced budget keyboard. It looks and feels very sturdy with the aid of that metal plate across the entirety of it, and even though it's using a membrane switch, it still feels very nice to type on and is ideal for those that don't like the click tactiles of a mechanical. The lights look good and bright, and it has a good overall feel and weight to it, meaning that we are happy to award the K10 our Play3rTV Silver Award for value, performance and build quality. And that pretty much finishes this review of the K10 by ADATA. And as always, there are links down below as to where you can get your hands on your own. And whilst you're there, click that like and share button, not forgetting the ever important subscribe button too, and that's it from me this time, so I'll see you in the next video.